Good evening.
Is it? Is it evening
It
already?
is. That it is.
Good evening.
It is definitely eve. We are on the
Well, we
evening.
got something to talk about. Mm.
That's weird.
Well, actually, we're on like before 9, right? This is what we're going to try to do every Tuesday night, right? Because even if you do work, you'll still be home by this time. So I think Tuesday night is going to be a game night and also a little bit of news. A little bit of news for us to hear, little conspiracies here and there. Okay. It's been a long day. It's been a long day.
Okay.
I am
All
ready,
right.
Jack.
Ready. Ready,
Aim.
Freddy.
You're supposed to say fire. Come on.
Ready. And fire.
The companies are interesting. I do find that very, very interesting.
Very interesting.
Well, something like that. Let's see.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
it's a funny
So
way.
let me check that latency thingy jig. And then I didn't share the difference between sharing in Facebook is unbelievable. And I can even see the amount of time people watch. So it's not like, uh, but I think people think it's a meme at first. I don't know. Maybe, maybe, baby. But maybe, baby. How did I do this last time? And how did I do it? There it is. Oh, it stayed on it, so it's perfect. Great. I never have to change it again. It's on the lowest latency, ultra low latency. That's kind of how I feel. Ultra low latency. No. I did my exercises. I went for my walks. Okay.
I did not go for any walks,
Well, that's
but
just
I
so.
did secure a vehicle today.
Yay! I didn't even ask.
Yeah. At least got a ride to work.
Very good.
Yes. Yeah. Mine's overheating. And then he came up with some kind of ticking noise after he got it all done. So he has to take it back apart. Happens. Yeah, it happens.
Let's see if anybody's gonna play today. Play today. So we're gonna try it this way. Joe's gonna start out with the news, maybe a subject. I'm gonna get
Yeah.
set up.
Oh,
We'll
so
do if
weird.
people are here. If people are not here, that's fine. We're testing out the waters, but we're gonna do it Tuesday night. We're gonna do news, we're gonna do a puzzle, news.
There we
So
go.
while Joe's telling the news, I'm setting up the puzzle screen. So you got something to chat about and talk about. Of course, me with the conspiracy, because that's just me. It is. Can't help
Get
it.
this done real quick.
Remember to put it in the community and
Okay.
and on the top, you could title it yourself too, Joe. So on the top, say it's game night tonight, game night now or something.
Okay. I could do that.
It was somebody else. And did you send it to Pooh? I know
Yeah.
you sent it to Helen. Okay, good.
Hmm.
It might be a little late for Pooh, but you never know. Man, oh man. I went for a couple of walks and I'm just like, I don't know why I wear makeup. I know you can't see it well, but I did. I broke out and my face is just like clown makeup at this point. I don't wear that much, but it's just so funny. It's not even worth
Oh,
it. It's not worth it here. It's the humidity right now because it's actually not too bad. It's just a little humid outside. Thank God we're getting that air conditioner in this week. Oh my goodness. Oh, and share it to Dwayne.
Already did. I
Well
already
then,
did
I'll
that.
just shut up now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, to do
Joe,
that.
Joe,
Yes, ma'am.
Joe,
One more.
Joe. What,
Yes, ma'am.
Joe? What does a horny toad say, Joe? Joe, what does a horny toad
I
say, Joe?
don't know. What does a horny toad say?
Rub it. I nailed it, didn't I?
Oh, shit, that was pretty good.
See, acting is very simple, guys. I'm not trying to
Oh,
act. This is
God.
my personality, but I don't, everybody needs to laugh. A joke needs to be told. And the most personal thing in the world is making love. Making fun of it is almost so delightful, especially when you're talking about the sinister left, which I'm going to name permanently them the sinister left. Because there are Democrats like Tulsi Gabbard, like RFK Jr., right? We have Democrats like that, and they're beautiful freaking human beings. They may still have some more Democrat values than most. I'm a liberal independent. Nice to meet you. I have been since I'm 17. Well, I had decided at that time. I may have registered early. I don't remember. So these are not the sinister left. The sinister left is like who? Let's name somebody on the left that we consider truly sinister. Liz Warren, Booker, right? Cory Booker.
Mhm.
Let's try for Hillary, Pelosi, her husband,
Schiff.
Hillary's husband, of course. Let's. How about that that one we keep talking about, Crockett, Jasmine.
Crockett. Jasmine
What
Crockett.
is up? I'm not sure. I put a meme up in the community. Now I can't seem to find that, but it has somebody's logo on it, the creator of the meme, and I tend to trust. Well, not to. I mean, I try to look for everything, couldn't find it, but I tend to trust that she may have said this, even if it was a private setting. So was Trump talking about touching, you know what? Meow meow.
Yeah.
Come on, people. That's just human nature. To God, you can't imagine what I've heard as a bartender. I mean, and the people that have it worse, there are way people that have it worse. Decent people that like worked in Las Vegas or bartended in Atlantic City or something. They've had it a
Mhm.
lot worse. Like these big, oh, please. If I could tell you the lines I've heard. In fact, wasn't I just telling you a very sensitive story right before, two sensitive stories right before this, Joe? Um, and the first one at 17 years old, I laughed off. Even at 17, I laughed it the hell off. I did. Live and learn, or let it depress
Mhm.
you and be um everything take advantage of you forever for the rest of your life. Be stepped on.
Goes against me.
Right.
Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself.
So, yeah, exactly.
That's not good. Oh,
So you have your background on. Maybe I'll turn
yeah.
mine on later so it will
The
match,
game
but
now.
it is game night. I don't see anybody talking in the chat, but there are people
Mm-mm.
watching. So let's just get on with the news.
I
How
say.
did it be? Tell me about the companies. Ooh, he's low.
Oh, those ones, the
There's
ones that are
the toilet paper one, the Royal, I
Royal
can't,
Paper Company. They're filing for bankruptcy.
bankruptcy. I said,
Hmm.
Joe, and he even said something when he was looking it up. It's American. I said, Joe, no, Royal, no, we don't
Mm-mm.
name things Royal, not in this country.
No,
Finally,
no.
he looked it up
Made
again.
by, owned by Irving. who is a JD Irving.
Irving Tissues is the company.
Uh-huh.
Irving Tissues, and it's
Yeah.
right.
And that is United States and Canadian.
There
So
you
it's
go.
actually, well,
And isn't it
Royale
interesting?
is, yeah, it
It's
only makes
interesting that
sense.
he's failing right at this point in time. I'm
Right.
not saying he's good or
At
bad.
this
I
time.
don't know. Um,
Well, it's because of probably because of the relationship between Canada and United
yeah,
States
but
right
you got
now.
a lot of Canadian companies coming here right now. So if he has a foot already in here, why would he be backing up?
Hmm.
So does he have, maybe he has been getting away with stuff. Maybe he has been money laundering to grow his company because he's very not very well
I,
known here, but
I didn't
he
know
did
who he
sell a
was.
no, neither did I. I had to assume that it was British or British Canadian, right? So it's a not just a tissue company though. He did paper and he
Yeah.
sold to like BJ,
Napkins, paper
right?
towels,
He sold to
toilet
B
paper.
right. BJ's seats the lumber. Who can afford it, right? What was the other companies? You said there were a couple of big companies that he sold to that people would recognize. Sam's Club, BJ's, something like that,
Yeah.
Costco,
Hmm.
that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. So I
Trader
don't know whether
Joe's,
to feel bad for him
Kroger's. Yeah.
or be ecstatic that,
Right.
a money launderer has been caught yet again. Because that's what it's going to be. It's going to be one of those two things or somewhere in between, just and tell us about the cars. I love this. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Mr.
it
Cass.
Nissan?
Oh, Nissan. Well, we already know
He just told
Nissan
me.
and Honda are merging.
Yes, Nissan and Honda. So they're both
Yeah.
Japanese.
Right. Both Japanese.
Because Hyundai is Korean, South Korean. Just
Right.
yeah.
Right. Honda is
Honda
preparing
is
to
Japanese.
expand in the United States. They're going to make a bigger footprint in response to Trump's tariffs on foreign cars. So they're
Brilliant.
gonna build here
See, they have no problem with Trump. They
from
respect.
Mexico and Canada to here is what they're gonna do. They're gonna do 90% of the cars it sells in the States are built domestically, according to a report in the Nikkei newspaper. So they'll be assembled here, which means that they're still not made here, but they're assembled here,
Well,
just
I
like
mean,
Ford and Chevrolet are now.
I don't mind. I don't mind that. They're
Mhm.
trying, and I know they
Right.
respect Trump. 100%
Hmm.
do they respect him? Because I mean, look, if anybody hasn't seen it yet, go look in the community at the cartoon they made of him. The
Yeah,
Japanese, and it's better than anime. I'm
it
not a
is.
fan
It's pretty
of anime.
good.
I remember when anime became a thing. Oh God, they were at every Renaissance, every fair that I ever went, and I used to love fairs like that. So I would go a lot. Icons, and I don't know, I must have went to like 8 in a row. I used to do all that shit. I would never care about the people. I just didn't. But I'd like everything else, like the swords and Brooklyn girl playing with swords. Um, no, yeah. So going back to the Japanese, they're brilliant people. They're
They're
the
very smart
type of
people.
people that never let more than I think a dozen visas yearly into their country. Not even a dozen. I remember reading this years and years ago. It didn't change for a few years. I doubt it changed now. They don't let more than at least 12, 10 to 12 people in their country a year on visa.
Hmm.
That's how smart
That's
they
right.
are. They
That's
kept
right.
to themselves, worked within. We helped
Yeah.
them. They never forgot that. Oh, we helped them. We
Yeah.
built back up their country after bombing it, right?
Hmm. We sure
Because
did.
there was probably connections there too. Mind you, they found out that Oswald was FBI by receipts found in Japan,
Really?
which means, oh yes, Oswald was CIA.
Hmm. I
They
knew
had
he was. I
found
heard
receipts.
that.
Yes. Oh yes, this is I can't remember the man's name, but he was one of RFK's personal friends talking about this. And then I found out from other sources too. Oswald was definitely CIA. Um, Japanese had been working with Trump since his first term, if not earlier. Is that a surprise? Trump had them all kneeling to him, guys. They all kneeled to Trump.
They definitely did.
The Japanese bowed,
They
right?
bowed to him. Yes, they
They
did.
bowed. They didn't kneel to him because
They
they felt
bowed.
like they're on the same level.
Right.
South Korea
Respect.
is next. South Korea aren't real bad. They know how it is in China. I don't know the whole thing with Taiwan too. I mean, it's like, come on already. This isn't a game of risk. This is people's lives. And I think Japan is very brilliant. I had a Japanese friend, Takitomo-san. I loved him. Loved him. Had a friend of it was a friend of him for years, years before 9/11. Because that really fucked up a lot of things. You wouldn't think it, would you?
Mm-mm. No.
Like Wall Street, the stock market, people's jobs. There was a reason it happened.
Yeah.
Okay. What's
Well,
next? Are we going to play a game? We need to know. Susan's on. Okay. Okay.
hi, Susan.
If anybody wants to come into Zoom to play, let us know.
Yeah.
We will send you the link.
Yeah. Right now, we're just talking crap.
Right. I want to see how many people we have. A few people watching. That's great. I just want to see how many people want to come and play with me and bring your Jolly 3. I'm up your aperture.
There was a guy. Do you guys know? Do you know Dan Caldwell? He's uh, one of the. He's a leading advisor in the Pentagon. I guess Pete Hegseth has escorted him out of the Pentagon.
Oh, that's what admin leaves is about. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
so
He
what
was
was he?
identified during an investigation into leaks. So he's a leaker. An
Not a
unauthorized
good one.
disclosure. That's why they let him. That's why they put him on the administrative lead.
In the Pentagon? You said Pentagon?
Yeah, he's in the Pentagon. The investigation is ongoing. It's still, but they did escort him out of the Pentagon today.
Okay. They when Trump first got in, they wanted one of the news stations out of the Pentagon. Do you remember which one it was? And then, just like maybe a couple weeks ago, they put it back in. Susan, maybe you remember, darling? Good evening, by the way. A little skunk tail. Get older, your hair gets a little thinner. Sucks getting old.
Does definitely gets thinner.
Yeah, look at you. Look at you with your full head of hair. It's white as shit, you carnal. Wait, shit does turn white, doesn't it?
Mm, asshole.
He actually got it,
She's
so
not a
he
very
deserves an
nice person.
applaud.
To know.
What?
You're not a very nice person.
I'm in a good mood, but I'm also in a very bad mood. My poor brother went through surgery.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Half his
I'm
leg
real
was
sorry
taken
about
off.
that.
Yeah. He has diabetes. It's not that's why I eat starch, I do. But
Mm.
um who
Try not
was
to
it?
eat too much. Take your portions in,
Debbie
okay?
Harms. Yeah.
Mm.
But even Debbie Harms told me if you eat potatoes, which has a lot of starch, which are type of carbs, not great
Mhm.
carbs, cut them up, or if you want it, just split it in half and put it in ice water.
Yeah,
And it's
cleans.
all that white is the starch that comes up on top of the
Right.
water, like the film, and you just rinse them
And
off
some
and
of
there you
it.
go. And really, it does not change the taste of the potato. And because sometimes I'll be working on projects and I'll be like sitting or painting or sitting on the computer and I don't move enough. I just don't.
Hmm.
And even if I do my regular exercise, it does not help. You have to
Right.
get up and move.
Get
Women
rid,
should
get
do
get
it
rid of
like
white
after
bread. Yeah.
eating and stuff, huh?
Yeah. Get away from
White
white
bread,
bread.
white bread, no. Well, nothing. Make your
And
own
your
shit.
rice portions. Take rice is not really that bad for you, but
Brown, whole
you
rice
could
is
probably
brown
you could
rice.
bring your rice portions down. More meat and vegetables
There's
is what.
cauliflower rice. There's spaghetti pasta.
Mm.
Just to cut it down. Not you don't have to stop.
Right. Just cut it down.
Because I keep saying this. Jesus is here. If you want something done, do it now.
That's
Try
right.
now.
Right.
If something is bothering you, you're smoking too much. Cut it now. If you're um taking heroin, stop it
Right.
now. Like
That's probably not going to
if you
happen.
weigh too much, if you feel unhappy about yourself, if you want to change something, do it. Now is the time. You have to get that positive energy going.
Yeah. Get it going.
Thank you, Susan. I know it's sad, girl. I was really miserable right before we came on. Actually, we were going to come on at 8 and then a whole bunch of little things happened. Like my
Yeah.
girlfriend called me, she couldn't get something in her truck. I was like, I'll be there in a second. Then it happened that the Amazon gentleman was nice enough to help her. So I didn't have to do it, but it was nice to have a hi and hello to Aunt Germaine
Mhm.
for Hawkeye at least. I blinked since then. Very good. All right, who else is playing? Anybody else gonna play? Like, I know Susan will play, but am I gonna set this shit up if nobody's gonna play? All right. I'll set it up anyhow. Why not? Um, you know what? I didn't share. Should I
I
share?
did. I sure do.
See, you shared to the regulars, so that should be enough. Like,
Hmm.
what
Sharon Sherlock.
what's the difference between peanut butter and jam? What's the difference between peanut butter and jam, Joseph?
The bread. I have no idea.
One's nuts. I didn't
It's
like the way
true.
I tweak
One
everything. I
has
didn't like
nuts.
the way it was said. So I tweaked that. Thank you. All
One
right.
has nuts.
Well, that was one of my jokes. What's the difference between beer nuts and deer nuts? Deer nuts, no wait, what's the difference between beer nuts and beer nuts are $1.50 a pack. Deer nuts are under $1.
Yeah.
I must have told you that. That's an old
I
one.
think you did tell us that one.
Jokes, my friends. Great way. It's a great way to cut the ice. There's a few other ways, but I don't recommend them. All right, let me get this going. Hold on. Zoom. Let me get on Zoom. Get you out of there. Join. What else is in the news, Joe?
Ding
I don't
dong.
care.
Ding
Because
dong.
I know you had another subject. Not that we have to go through everything right away. Because once
Oh,
we
I said
start,
that way.
there's always a few other things to
Yeah.
do. Yeah, I know I'm muted. I
Mhm.
know it.
More wins for taxpayers from Doge. The Department of Defense, the Department of Veterans Affairs canceled an unreasonably priced $15.3 million contract to an effort to overhaul how the agency cares for its war fighters. Oh, that's just really weird.
So what happened? I'm sorry, what? Why can't I
They're
get that?
canceling a program, a million dollar $15.3 million contract that's is a effort to overhaul how the agency cares for its warfighters. Why would they need that?
I don't know. That is weird. Oh, why is that? Okay.
Multi-year services contract.
Was
It's a
that
survey data analysis is what it is.
uh
Wow. Just didn't make any sense.
but nothing's making sense right now. I mean, I really
Oh,
have to
it
look at.
does.
Okay. Is that right? This
Wasteful
has got to stop.
contracts. 180 wasteful contracts with a ceiling value of 3.3 billion,
What was
saving
that?
two.
A ceiling value of what?
They terminated another. They terminated 180 wasteful contracts with a ceiling value of 3.3 billion, saving 2.6 billion uh, in savings.
I wonder
Wow.
how much Dodge has saved us so far, and how many immigrants, illegal immigrants, have been tossed out of the country. I'm just curious, do we have any kind of numbers on that?
I haven't seen any numbers. That's interesting
Well,
thought that you say that. I'm
I
looking at
remember you
right now.
actually saying a couple of weeks back that they got rid of over 100,000 illegals. And now we're finding it every day. I'm seeing like, oh man, I don't know what is going on, but children are going missing. Like too many. I mean, there's always been too many, but this is freaking ridiculous already. All right, I did that one last time with Mama Helen. We're not gonna do the banana one again.
Mhm.
Do you remember it? It was what has two bananas and no brain that we did on the last live, and it was the Obamas.
That is the amount.
I think I'll start off with a positive one. Why not?
There's not a total so far.
Yeah. I would imagine if they did 100, because you said it. Now you don't just make up numbers like that. Usually, and you were driving, I just remember you were driving in the car and you were like, it's over 100,000
Mhm.
illegals that they got to already. I mean, that's a lot. It's not
And how
a
long ago was that?
couple of weeks back.
Yeah.
So I
So
could say it probably quadrupled by now
yeah,
because
he's because
you
that Tom Homan ain't playing around and he's ramping it
mm-mm.
up. So
What I like is these people, um, they don't go out and just say things. They're going out
mhm.
doing things, right? Sometimes the sword is mightier than the pen. All right, guys. I hope some people are going to play with us today. And yeah,
Yes.
I get breaking news on top. It doesn't thrill me, but I get a lot of things. I don't know. I don't. I try to keep up. It's very difficult. There's so much news all over the place.
You should be able to renew your driver's license online, Susan,
Yes, you
just
can.
right from a computer. I did it. They sometimes will ask you to go in and get a picture taken though. Yeah, it is nice to see something happening. Very nice.
Exactly. And I'll tell you, the last 2 or 3 days, the Navy has been, I don't know what it's been doing.
Busy.
It's been,
Busy.
yeah, that I can attest to, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me not lose my, oh man, look at if I can fit this.
We're pretty good. We are all pretty good. I'm not tech savvy.
Joe, you have to read what she's saying out loud, huh?
She says, I'm not tech savvy.
But, and who is it? It's Susan, but you
Susan.
should say it. All right.
I can't believe Democrats are standing behind AOC. That's their champion. AOC is the champion. You know what? You know what gets me? That's their champion. AOC is their champion. And you know what they say about us? They say we're uneducated. And AOC is their leader. Oh
No
man, are
argument
they
for me.
hurting? They are hurting.
All right, is that legible? Should I do it over? Ugh,
You got one, two, three words on the top line, three words on the second line, two words on the third line, one word on the fourth, one word on the fifth, two words on the sixth, and two words on the seventh.
that is
Right?
correct. Let me just do it one more time.
And it looks good. If you can write that,
Okay.
write the letters that small, you're good.
Yeah, I will have to. As long as you
But
can read it and you let me
okay,
know.
come on.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Why does my
One.
phone call me on this game? What is going on? It's not even like I pressed the screen just now. And I'm not holding it by my hand, guys. I really have this little knob in back that I like that I use for a lot of things and um I got a knob. Sorry.
Oh,
Okay. Let's
Foreigner.
see.
Foreigner's coming out with a new song.
Let me get let's get this so I can see the chat. Oh, I hope Helen comes on. Helen's gonna be upset if she's not playing. Okay. I am ready, senor. People take a
Okay.
long time to come on anyhow, so we'll just play one game. I really don't mind, just me, you, and Susan.
Okay.
Bum bum.
Susan, set an A,
I'm
please.
Nobby. And A,
You're
yeah,
Nobby.
Nobby.
Carolyn is Nobby. Are
Feliz
you Nobby?
Navidad.
She's Nobby.
Hello, Carolyn, you need this higher.
Nobby, Nobby.
Tsunami.
She's knobbly. Do you have knobby knees?
I can't, I mean, besides for arigato, I can't remember. I used to say a few words in Japanese. I know shine means shit. I don't want to say one of the other words because I know it's very nasty in the Japanese language. So I don't want to, I don't want to insult anybody. I noticed children are going missing. Yeah, I don't know. It seems to pop up a lot faster. Well, that's because it's not children. These are people because they have to rely on, they're not relying on the sex trafficking anymore. They're relying on regular school kids going to school. And nowadays everybody's on video.
Mhm.
It's really one, two, three. Holy, what is that? Are you kidding
Is
me?
your phone calling you again?
Yeah. Okay, no, the volume went up.
Oh,
Is my phone like spooked out?
there must be a ghost in the machine.
Yeah, I only have Zoom open and the game.
It's a ghost in the
Never goes
machine.
all the way down. I'm not sure why Bixby can go down. I like Bixby. I use Bixby a lot for. That is so strange. I
Looking
don't
for
know.
that A.
Yes, I know, Joe. You know, my phone went off.
Crazy phone. Keep telling you there's a ghost.
I think that's it. I believe that is it.
Do 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 do. Two A's for you.
Only
Two.
there was only two ways.
Do 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 do. Susan got an A. Got two.
Da 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 da. Da. Susan got an A. She got an A. Well, Joe, you could pick a letter. Do you want
You
R?
know I like R because R is a great
Wait
letter.
a second. Okay, my phone is echoing. You don't hear it?
I do not hear it. It's freaking out. It's me. It's me and you. Yes.
I thought you had more subject. Why don't you talk while I figure this
I
out?
will.
Because I need to, I don't know what, this never really happened before.
It's freaking out.
It is. I'm gonna
Oh,
redo. I'm gonna
Soros
redo.
fund groups. Oh, look at that. That just came up. This just came up from Breitbart.
This just came in live.
A pair of organizations partially funded by George and Alexander Soros' network of left-wing nonprofits and non-governmental organizations are behind a lawsuit that has thus far successfully blocked President Donald Trump from deporting migrants who were released into the United States through former President Joe Biden's parole pipeline. I'm telling you, they should send the order out to have both of these Soros men arrested. They are
Right.
interfering with our life. They are interfering with the United States. They are in the way.
And what do you think I think?
We've already gotten them. Don't
Yeah,
know if we have.
that is exactly what I think. All right, now that shouldn't happen anymore because I
In
told.
March, in March, Trump revoked parole for about 532,000 migrants from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela, who were released into the U.S. interior by the Biden administration despite having no legal status. These were paroled people. 532,000 people who were what? They were criminals in their own
Yeah,
fucking country, put in
yeah,
prison, and then paroled into
rolled
our
here. I
country.
remember you telling
Fuck
that.
you, world. You can go kiss my ass. I
Yeah,
say
but that
no more
that
money to any
Salvadorian president, he seemed like a genuine guy. I mean, I didn't watch much of when he met Trump, but
yeah.
I did read a few things, heard a few things.
Mhm.
He seems young too. We
Yeah.
need
And
someone
you
young
know
and
what?
smart to say, because I don't care if you're a Democrat or whatever the hell you want to call yourself. You got to think at this day and age, we need peace on freaking earth. Everybody
Exactly.
should be
Please
helping
give us peace.
everybody. It should be. They had the global idea correct, but Satanists used it
Yep.
wrong.
Yep. Hi, Helen. So,
Helen's on, right? Oh,
oh, so I don't know where she went, but
I'm right
I
here.
picked Miss. Oh, I picked the R.
Yeah, I know.
So then
Joe,
Susan picked the
what
S.
is it with you? You like Colonel Anal.
And then Susan picked the S. I know.
Colonel
Am
Anal.
I? Colonel Anal?
Yeah.
Mhm. Just that.
There's no R's in there.
Get into it.
We got
I,
one. We
I've
got
had a very
one.
bad
We
day.
got fun. We got
Well,
seasons in the sun.
wasn't that bad except for the bad news. Yeah. I think there's the two R's.
Gee.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then Susan. Well, no, now Helen would go.
Well, Susan said S already. I'll go after Susan.
No, Susan already had A. So we have AR. So it's your turn. Since you came in on time to go third, you can go third. That's how it works. We've always
Give us
played.
a letter.
That is how we
I
always
take
played
an
it.
E.
E.
What?
E.
E for elephant.
E for elephant. Do do.
Elefante.
Would you like that little Amazon tent that
Yeah.
Katy Perry and the rest of the Holly weirdos came down in?
Wasn't it
Yeah.
wonderful? Hey, didn't you see Jeff Bezos had to have that special tool to open the door?
Yeah, after they knocked the cardboard door off.
Yeah, and no, after they had already opened the door from the inside.
Right, right, right.
It was
Stake here.
big. One, two, three. Tres.
Wait, no, I got an error. Error. Hold on. Hold on, please.
Holding.
Was it this
Susan says hi, Helen.
What's up, Susan?
Sup? Sup,
'Cause that's
ladies?
my job.
I got to do it this way because I get cockeyed trying to see this shit on my phone.
Hmm.
There is one more there. Okay. Okay. That should be it. And there you
Tres. Four.
go.
Cuatro. Cuatro.
Yep. I
Uno,
believe we
dos,
are
tres,
all good.
cuatro.
Cuatro. Okay.
So now I will do an S for Susan. That's what you wanted?
S.
Okay, hold on.
S for
S
snake.
for Susan. That's her name. Susan.
Susan.
Are you keeping score in any which way, Joe? I mean, we don't.
I
No, he's
probably
not. He's just sitting there
should.
looking stupid.
I know. He's very good
Uh,
at that. No, you're okay,
That's
Joe.
from Sunday, Joe.
I ain't
it's
saying
not.
nothing.
It really is from today.
All right, so then Susan went with the S.
Now it's
Joe
Joe's
says,
turn.
"Oh,
One, two, three S's, right? Yeah, okay. So yeah, Joe, it's your turn.
I go oh,
The O
I go oh,
goes.
I go oh."
I don't think there's an O.
Shit! Don't be saying that. That would be blasphemy.
No
Damn it!
O. Oh.
Suck.
He's ahead.
Suck. Oh my god! Look at that.
I'm gonna go for an I.
I might be much smarter because usually it's an A or an I when it's a single. Joe, you should know that. You know what? Let me use I'm gonna use lowercase. It's just easier. Sorry about that, but it's easier. Wait. Yeah. Lots of eyes. Lots of eyes. There should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 eyes. What is it?
No, okay.
It's alive. It's a spider.
1, 2, 3,
Man, I could be alone locked in a room and I keep myself entertained.
2, 3.
And not with that space dildo either, right?
Oh no, God, no, God. What a I mean, I put that meme up. I couldn't believe it. I was seeing it all over Facebook. I'm like, okay, I'll put you up. Because other people saw it the same way. Come on. You got a few sexy chicks and this dildo looking rocket.
The one from what do you call it? From TikTok was good. You got to check that one out.
And they were
All right.
only up there for 7 minutes.
11 round
11
trip.
minutes. Yeah.
Why not make
Round
an
trip.
elevator?
And how
You
much money
understand-
did it cost? How much money did that cost?
Costed them
Oh.
250 grand a head.
A head each, something like that, right? It was a lot.
So, okay, so that's how much it costed them, right? So how much fuel did they waste? How much resources did they
The thing is,
waste?
they didn't do
doing
it,
that?
Joe. It's not happening.
I don't
It's
think
not
they did.
happening.
Yeah, did you notice
don't
the
think they
Holly
went up.
weirdos that were in the fake Orca Winfrey was there, and a few other Holly weirdos?
Yeah. Like I told you, I don't believe I'll say it until I'm blue in the face. William Shatner murdered his wives. He is not alive.
That we know,
He is
yes.
not
Yeah.
90 years old and going up 7 minutes into space with the heart of a 90-year-old unless he's been drinking adrenochrome. Get it?
Yeah.
So that to me right there, I was like, oh, it's all fucking fake. And then the more I knew about it and even stuff that Mama Helen said today, obvious. It's just too obvious.
Right,
It
I
looks
agree.
it's like meant to look fake. I don't know who this is fooling.
It was totally fake.
It's worse than the shit you can watch on Star Wars on TV. It's worse than that.
So why did it drop down in the middle of the desert?
That's where they planned it for,
Exactly.
Usually drops down in the
in
ocean.
the water. Well, if it's coming down, then it wants something to. I don't know. Maybe the water would kill it, but the sand also puts it. I don't know. I really didn't watch the whole thing, but the thing is,
That was a fucking tent from Amazon that
was
they
what?
got out of. It was a tent. Go look on Amazon and see you can
Oh
find
no,
that
I
same
believe
fucking
it.
tent.
I believe it. Well, they would say something like there's a tent between the door or so. I don't know. I'll look on it. I'll look at it all. But I know it's fake because I remember things like they wanted to build an elevator. Now, no, actually, to be honest with you, it makes more sense that if they have like stairs in different countries, um, that nobody in their right mind should climb.
Yeah,
That leads up
I've
to
seen some of
nowhere,
those.
just a
I don't
view.
know.
There's one in China, I believe, of just a hand, and you go, oh my God, you have nothing to hold on to. You just go up those. And I do believe with our construction, we can build and build and build up to where there's very thin atmosphere. Yes. And then have levels. Yes. Look at the tower. Look at the buildings we have. Of course, we wouldn't be using the same materials. You don't use brick and
Okay,
mortar.
two other things made it look like it was really fugazi bullshit.
Oh yeah.
If you went up that high, how did these fucking idiots have sunshine on their face from the window?
It's magic.
Well, why wouldn't they have? The sun is not in the earth. The sun is outside the earth. So why wouldn't they have sun? They didn't go into
Yeah, but that
space.
sun was shining right
They
through
only
their
went
fucking
7 minutes
window.
up. They're not even as high as the space station. They're not in
Yeah.
space. They're on the curvature of the earth.
Yeah.
That's all they
They're
are.
up as high as it is to get to become weightless.
So
That's
yeah,
it.
the sun would actually be more
In their
uh
face.
yeah.
Brighter,
Okay, so in
higher.
other words, they lost the shaft of the dick, and they
Yeah.
landed on with just the head.
Right.
Right.
Right. Like yeah. Yeah. And I guarantee Sand gave bad head. So let's get on with the game.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry. I don't know. There were 5 or 6 ladies from the inside. How good was that? I don't know.
Yeah.
Might have exploded too fast. I could go on and on. Don't
I
stop
know,
me
right?
now. Okay.
Obviously.
Whose turn was
That's
it?
It's Susan. Susan
Susan, are you
offered
still
an
around,
H.
baby girl?
Susan said H.
Your turn, Susan.
H.
H?
Yes. Susan offered you the
H.
Elemento H. One, two, three, four. 5,
Very good.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes, sir. Where did that go? There you are. Okay, so Joe, it's your go, is it?
And I might as well go with the T.
Hear you. Okay. The T it is.
That's the first 3 sentences. 4.
I'm sure we're seeing a pattern here already.
Yeah, I got the first
2, 3,
3 lines.
4.
Very good.
1, 2.
Oh no, there was a
3,
Dallas
4.
school shooting a few hours back.
Oh,
4
shit.
reported to hospital from Wilmer Hutchinson's high school. These kids are, and what about the one that went after, was killed his parents to go after Trump? That girl,
Yeah.
the boy,
17-year-old kid.
ruined his life. That I don't know what the hell that is.
Hey, Joseph.
Another teen missing. Hi, Joseph. Hope you're feeling all right. I know you had it hard lately. I wrote to you in the email, so
So he's offering the W, but Helen, it's your turn. So
yeah, let Helen go and then
I-
he could go right after.
I've got them written down. Helen, what letter?
I wouldn't hang out
yeah,
with a
yeah,
bunch
yeah.
of
Okay,
females in
okay, okay.
space. What if
Uh,
we're all
I
the
was-
same
I was
monthly
gonna
cycle? Susan, I love you, girl. You and Mama
I would
Helen
hang out
are
with a
my
bunch of
girls.
yes, one for all the same.
I
Oh,
gotta get you
that
Annie.
would be
She'd love
that
you,
would
girl.
suck. God. And I
All right, give
definitely
me
would not have
P,
wanted to go up there with all those
P
women.
as in Peter.
as in pecker, space pecker.
Space
Space Pecker.
Oh my God, Joe. Oh my God. I know what we're gonna do now.
That's always where their mind goes, folks. It's
We're
always
thinking
where
of
women's
doing
mind goes.
Dem Dums 2, remember? I
Oh
started
yeah,
Dem
heck
Dums
yeah.
2.
That's
I
it's
just
yeah.
know what to add now. I know it's
Okay.
I mean it's coming out good, but it's gonna be better now. I'm sorry. What am I looking for?
P.
P.
Mr. P for Pecker.
Oh, I missed a T.
We got 1. 1, 2,
I'm sorry, I missed
2
that.
peckers. Got 2
Just
peckers?
2 peckers. And then we're gonna do Joseph's W,
Yep.
Texas brother. Okay, very good.
1, 2.
Yeah, that should be it. I think
I
it's
wish
we're getting warmer.
I was an Oscar Mayer wiener.
Every day.
Everybody be in love with me.
Oh, just thinking about it, I'm getting like, when you eat hot dogs, you get that gas bag or
No,
something.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
I prefer kibasi or
Never got
Iranian
that.
kibasi, but kibasi is what people would know it as.
I probably don't never got that
I
'cause
know what
I don't eat hot
kibasi is.
dogs that way.
I figured you would. You know what it is, Joe? Oh, you got it? What are you laughing at?
You?
Why?
Nothing. You missed it.
I did. Well, what? Okay, so what are we doing? What are we up to?
We have
We're
done
Joseph's turn.
W. So Susan,
So it should be your turn, Joe.
it's Susan's
No,
turn.
Susan. Susan, then Joe.
Righto. Susan, Joe, Helen, Joseph. That's the order.
That's why I have you there doing your job. Okay, so Susan, it is your turn.
Give us a letter, Suzanne.
C for cycles, M for Menzies.
And for Menzies, oh
We
geez.
already have
Now
P
she's getting
for.
sick. Now she's getting sick.
I really thought it was,
M.
but then you're keeping track.
She goes M.
Stole my letter.
Uh-oh. Hate that. 1, 2.
Yeah. I can't do it. There we go.
1, 2, 3.
So it's
4.
I wish I blank. I wish I blank. Blank, 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 me blank. I'm blanket.
Wish I wish I President Trump. Oh, okay.
So then
Is it
it's
my go?
I don't know, Joe. You said you were
It would
keeping. Yeah,
No,
you're
you
be
after
go.
Susan.
Susan just went. You go.
You're after
G.
Susan.
And I will not tell you what it is, even though I do know what it is.
You know what it is? Anybody else
Yes.
know what it is?
I got it.
So give
Good
us the
girl.
I
letter,
wish
Helen.
I
This
may.
is
I wish I might have President Trump hug me tight.
yeah.
Very good.
I thought I'd start off with a nice one. I wish I may. I wish I might have President Trump hug me tight. Cute. Shut up if you don't think it's cute. Fuck off.
That was a good one.
Ooh, they're up there.
That
And
was a
Mr.
good one.
Joseph, Mr. Joseph, in the mighty name of Jesus, I wish you healing from the top of your head to the soles of your feet.
Say one for my brother,
Yes, for him too.
What's your brother's name?
Stephen.
Oh, how can I forget that? That's my
Yeah.
son's name.
I know. Just Stevie. I just thought of it actually. Sorry. Yeah. He's having problems. Diabetes, man.
Yeah.
He's only 3 years older than I am. Half his leg is off. All right. I don't want to bring
Father,
people
we are all coming in agreement that Stephen is able to handle what was dealt to him. You are his physician. You know what is good for him. Heal his heart, heal his soul, and comfort him. Give him all the comfort that you could possibly give him. We ask this in Jesus' mighty name. Amen.
Amen. You could have been a minister. You really could have. Or Ministra.
A minstrel. A minstrel. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Okay, here we go now.
Our being bite ain't no longer in the picture. How about we do hang demon rats?
I know. I keep telling Joe to come up with a new name because some things I just don't want to
Hang
think.
the demons. Hang the demons.
Hang
Hang the
demon rat.
demon. Well, that's a lot to write.
That's good. That's
All right,
just
give me a minute. Let me do this first.
Trouble, you want to give out letters?
Oh, hey, trouble.
My little Cindy just turned 8.
Oh my.
She had a birthday.
It's your birthday.
You hear your friends, Trouble. You hear your friends. You hear
Stand.
your friends out there, Trouble. Come on, get down. I can't see. I can't see the board.
Is
Down.
hungry.
Down.
Okay.
Okay. What do we got? First line, three words. Second line, 2 words. Third line, 2 words. Fourth line, 2 words. Fifth line, 2 words. Sixth line, 1. Seventh line, 1. What up?
All right, being I called out the puzzle and Joseph was supposed to go. So we'll start with Joseph.
No, whoever wins
Then
goes first.
Oh,
We have a
A
rules
pecking order. Yeah,
because we've been playing this game for years.
right.
So yeah, we do have a few rules, but we're gonna twist it up, just tweak it a little bit so it works out for all of us.
Right.
But
Well, I pick
yeah,
R.
you go first, Mama. You won, you go first. I know it seems like shit, but that's the way it makes it fair. I don't want to be unfair. I mean, we're just playing for fun.
Yeah,
Everybody,
it doesn't matter.
it's just
all
for
right.
fun.
How's the order gonna go? The same as it was? After me is Joseph, then
That's
Susan, then Joe.
who was after you? That Joe was after you? I thought
Joseph
Joe
was
was after
after me.
Susan.
Right.
Joseph
So
was
it's
after
me.
Helen.
Right. So it's me, Joseph, Susan, and Joe.
Right. That's how I have
Left.
it. Is that okay?
Gotcha. Right. Joe. Right. I forgot. Joseph, are you still on here? Is he still playing? All right. We'll find out. Let's see. All
All
right,
right.
Helen, you
I'm
go
gonna
first.
go with an E.
Helen goes with the E. Mistress of the E.
What trouble? What? You my little old man.
Press.
Oh, good. She's putting the letters in red. Good girl.
4, 5.
Actually, it's an art, like a dark, like terracotta.
3,
But
4,
yeah, it looks
5,
more red
6,
than
7.
there's more. Hold on.
Damn.
Sure. You don't
8.
rush me, Joe. This
Damn.
is a game that people
I'm
have to
just
take their
counting.
time a little bit.
I'm just
So we
counting.
should have 1, 2, 3, 4,
8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
That's
Correct?
how many that. Yep, that's how many I counted.
Beautiful.
All right.
You're next.
No, Joseph is next.
Joseph is next, if he's
God,
still
I'm
here.
sorry. Joseph, then Susan, and then
And
you?
then Susan, and then
Okay, got it.
I belong.
Is Joseph here? Because I can't see.
I bet he is.
Well, I don't know. He's been feeling under the weather. So I don't know what's going on.
Hope you feel better, Joseph.
Yeah, feel better, brother.
Ditto.
Well,
Even
Susan
Tony
has
said
tea
feel
there.
better.
Is that for this game?
Hmm?
Susan has.
No, Susan. Oh, I don't know if she went now.
She's given the T. Her M is for the last game.
That's what I'm asking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Joe is there, if Joseph is there. We'll give him like another. Well, I could always do the T and go back if he comes. It's not really a big deal. Like I said, it's just a game.
Yep.
All right, so T.
Yep. Hit the T. Just chime in, Joseph. TT. 2, 3,
I think
4,
that's
5.
it. Where's my chat? There's my chat. There's only a couple people in. Yeah, it looks like Joseph left. He's. I don't know.
2, 3, 4, 5.
T T T T T T T glass of tea, iced tea, cold tea, hot tea, Earl
And
Grey
I'm drinking tea.
tea. Did you notice right behind you is Picard? I love finding those things.
T.
Okay.
All right. Joey picks the R.
Well, who picked D?
You
Joe?
did.
Huh?
Carolyn picked D.
I heard you say D.
He did say D.
Did I? No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
You did, Joe. I swear to God, this happens all the time. He forgets what he says like seconds ago. You may have referenced something else, but to us, it sounds like D. And I thought it was somebody in the group. I thought Joseph had come
Why?
back.
He thought Joseph came back and said D.
TT.
You
No,
know,
I said
Joe,
Susan said TT.
No, you said D after that because I heard you too.
I heard D. He does that to me so many times. At least now we have it on record. He drives me crazy. I knew it wasn't just me.
It is.
Okay.
It's both
So
of
now
you.
you have to forfeit your
Both
R.
of you.
No,
I did.
we'll ask Susan too.
Oh, that's
Susan, did
right.
you hear him say D?
Yeah, she did too.
See? Sorry, Joe. You'll listen to it. Listen, there's something weird about people's voices sometimes. I had this Irish boyfriend for a few years, and sometimes when he introduced himself, his name was Stuart. But for some reason, people would hear George, even to my own brother. And I heard it. I heard it come out as George. But it was Stuart. Stuart. Would you tell him to go away? That's terrible, Joe. You should have been muted. He has his headphones on. The kid doesn't hear us. He has his headphones on. So, when you say something or think something, we hear something else. It happens. George from Stewart. I don't know how they did that, but I heard it myself. All right, so you forfeiting your
Okay, move on.
whose turn is it?
Mine. I'm gonna go with a H.
I think that's it. It should be one, two, three H's, Joe.
Yep, 3 H's. 1, 2, 3.
Susan, or if Joyce or if Joseph came back to us. It's one of your guys go. I can't always see the screen. There's a couple people
Hi.
watching.
Yeah,
Who says I?
I did.
Well, it's not your turn, it's Susan's turn.
Oh, that's right. Susan's turn.
Well, let's see if
A.
she gives us a letter. A? I believe that's it. Let's see. Let me just double check. It gets easier as the puzzle gets filled for me, so. But I have not made a mistake yet, so. There's one, two, three, four. Four A's? Is that a steak sauce? Is there four A's, Joe?
Yeah.
You there, Joe?
Yeah. I got 4 A's.
Okay. So then now it is back to you. You want your eye,
Yeah.
good sir? That was a good call. Because it's that word after the and the other word after the might be the hardest. Oh, I can't wait. I gotta take off this makeup. It's like melting in my eyes. And I gotta take off these contacts. They're okay though. These are like $100 cheaper and I get like 4 extra pairs. And they're okay, the color. I'm gonna try the emerald. I like having different colors. I don't mind my brown eyes, but I like gold color. I don't know. Talking to a woman that wants her dye her hair silver. It's crazy. Okay, so it would be now Mama Helen's turn.
My turn. Yeah. Give to me a
A is taken. No, I'm kidding.
N. Give me an N.
N is in Nancy. Okay, that might help a little bit too.
Sit right here. Sit right here. Come here. Come here.
Come on, get down. Get
Okay.
down.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, there are
Okay.
2.
Other post.
Joe, we can hear him. Not that it matters when. All right, well, is it your turn? No, it's Susan's turn.
Susan.
Susan, my girl, it is your turn. So maybe I'm gonna play some videos tomorrow, Mama. If we come on tomorrow night. Wait, is it his late shift? I don't even know if it's his late shift. It's your late week, right, Joe?
Yeah.
L from Susan. Okay. Good pick. L is good. Even just for that, it is just for that. There's the 2 L's. So I don't know if we'll do it. I don't want you to be tired all week. Maybe we'll just go on in the morning if there's any news. If you want. I haven't been sleeping right. I went to sleep at like 8:30 this morning. Did we lose Helen?
Mm-hmm.
Is it your turn? No, it's your turn.
B.
P or B?
B.
As in
in
boy.
boy.
Okay.
B. B. Go.
Just the one. Oh, poor Helen. Let's wait. Let's give her a minute. Let me see if I have any. I don't really have much. I told you guys to do it now. What I'm most excited about is that these companies are going to open up. There's chemical companies opening up here, and there's drug companies that are going to open up here. And we're not going to have to rely on China. We're not going to have to rely on pills being sitting there. I
Mhm.
mean, hopefully we'll get
The
other,
American made.
right, everything will be American made. And hopefully we'll also be able to cut down on pills and have real cures now because nobody's going to be stopping us. How many years have people all over the world been saying they know the cure for cancer?
For
I
a
know
long time.
there is nobody in this on this earth of age that has not heard this once or twice or 1,000 times in their lifetime. They
You know
have
what?
the
You
cure. They
think
created
about
it and they
this.
have the cure.
They just brought back the dire wolf, a
Yeah,
species that's been extinct for 13,000 years, and they can't cure cancer. Get the fuck out of here. They're
I know.
causing cancer.
I know. Well, you see, that's why they cut off the research to the Ivy schools. Did I put up my Harvard meme? Oh, don't tell me I didn't put up the damn Harvard meme
I don't know if you did.
because they're all pissed off. And I'm like, let their donors pay for it. They want, I ain't pay. I said it. This one guy says, oh, but you guys don't understand. It goes to all the research and stuff. I said, I don't want their fucking kids researching with my money, crap research. And it had like before like 10 minutes, it already had a few likes. I was like, oh no, it might blow up because it's true. Why would I want we have scientists that have been doing shit and doctors that have been doing shit for 30, 40 years. Why would I leave it in the kids' hands? If they're gonna fuck up, let them fuck up and discover something on their own. Now,
Yeah,
I'm not saying like some things shouldn't be going to them, helping them out, but we all know what the Ivy schools are about. And that's more money laundering. And then indoctrinated education.
Yeah.
yeah, they're not teaching them anything with research. They're teaching them
Oh,
to indoctrinate them.
right. And whatever they are learning, exactly, it's either indoctrination or it's just where they think that they're making it better for people or companies or,
They're
from
teaching them how to
hygiene.
become
It's not.
protesters.
What? They become
They're teaching
investors.
them to become protesters.
Oh, protesters.
Professional protesters. They get paid for it.
Of
That's so
course they
true.
do.
Mm-hmm.
Was it the
Sorry, I
roll?
got lost for a few minutes. My tablet just went poof.
Was it the roll of the dice that gave us snake-eyed Biden is correct, Susan. Very, very good. She got it while we were chatting away.
Was was it the roll of dice that gave us?
I'm gonna say I have a very big one, but I'm gonna save it for when we have at least 5 or 6 people playing. It's a very big one, but I have one more, so not as good. Yeah, was it the roll of the
Dice.
dice that gave us snake-eyed Biden? Snake.
No, that's called installation like a toilet bowl.
Oh boy, yeah. All right, we'll do one more, guys, because that big one
Now
I'm gonna
you
keep
said you
for.
got a big one. Do you got a tablet you could put that on instead of your phone?
Um, I do have a tablet, but I can't open it. I can't open it.
Yeah, I have 2 laptops that I can't open.
Yeah, they do that intentionally too. Yeah. I'll figure it out, but well, you should have told me that when I was there. I would have worked on it. Let's do. Wait, you like red as the. All right, so we'll do
Yeah, do
green.
black lines with red letters.
Wow, she's so demanding.
Well, it's easy to see.
I understand. I understand. Mm.
What, Mr. Old Man? You my old man.
Oh my goodness, didn't fit. And this isn't even the big one, right?
What do you want? You my boo boo. You the boo boo. Aw.
Okay, let me just double check this one. Yep, we are ready.
Well, there's one school
And
in Maine that's going with the Title IX, going with Trump. Not
yes,
everybody in Maine is going with the transgender, so that's a good thing.
oh yeah, come on. God, how many stupid people can there possibly be?
Quite a few, obviously.
I know, but they're all part of it. So many of them are part of it, and their kids are part of it. Like, look at Hogg.
Hmm.
David Hogg is still trying to make himself relevant. His
He
his
is.
father was part FBI. We know this. We know it's fake. I'm not saying all those kids. Who knows? Who knows if what was fake and whatnot in any of these cases?
I guess that governor in Maine never went to court after she threatened Trump. I'll see you in court.
Yeah, right.
No,
What was her
no, she
name?
didn't.
Janet? Or no? She was another moron. And what happened to the governor of Pennsylvania, Shapiro?
Didn't they arson his house?
Yes, they did. Yep. And they arrested the guy. They arrested a guy too in connection with that. They didn't. I don't think they named him. But they named him.
As if it's the governor's fault what's going on, but they're gonna go after anybody. They're gonna go after anybody. Mm. Okay, so it would be Joe,
Susan
you go
first,
first?
Joe second. No, Susan won.
Okay. Oh, Susan
Susan
won.
got the
That's
puzzle.
right. Susan, you won. Congrats. That's right. Ran like a
Then
little.
after Susan is
Yeah,
Joe, and I'm last.
that's right. Susan won. Yeah, I'm a bit tired. I don't know. I woke up at like 2, so I shouldn't be tired. I had like 9 hours sleep between the 2 days. 10 almost. All right, Susan, we're waiting on you, honey bunny.
It's childhood.
I have a Pictionary or two here too, but L
Ooh, I
as
love
in
Pictionary.
llama. Yeah, I know, but it's very hard to draw on this. Oh, um,
I miss playing Pogo.
see, I'd love to know if we could play Pogo on YouTube, on live, because that would save me a lot of work. But I don't know if that's allowed. When we're on Zoom, we could do it as much as we want. That's why actually my Pogo character, guys, is called Our Nutty Gang. That's no joke. So it's like, because there was a bunch of us that would get together and play different games. In fact, Bitch Claire, she's one of our characters that we just curse the hell out to make ourselves feel better. It's all Claire's fault, right, Joe? She's such a
It is. Fuck Claire.
um,
The
and it's just like
bitch.
a spy game, like where you got to find objects. That's all it is. And she has a backstory, this Claire girl, but we just can't stand her. She's a bitch, right,
Oh,
Joe?
that's like June's Journey.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This one isn't as good though. There's not a big story. Well, there's somewhat of a story.
I
All right.
didn't like the rest of the games. I just liked the Pogo. I like word games.
Well, Pogo is a game site.
I know you got to pay for that, right?
Yeah, but I could give you free memberships for at least 30 days. It has, I love it because I do my anagrams, I do my Scrabble, my spades, and my Wheel of Fortune. And we play a couple other, I play a couple other games, card games and whatnot, but um just let me remind me and I'll send it to you in your email. I give you one every month I can. I think I have like 30. I could give it to you for like 2.5 years. All right, what am I doing? What am I doing?
We're waiting for Susan to say a
She
letter.
gave you
No,
L.
she said L. I forgot what I
Well,
was doing. All right, hold on.
I never heard the elf. Sorry.
No, it's there in the chat.
I ain't in the chat.
I noticed. One L. So then it's Joe's turn. Correct?
I.
There you go. 3 eyes. Looks like it's in a row, right?
Yep.
It's about
Almost.
I'll take an S as in snake.
They all are.
Those snakes. Those sneaky snakes.
Mm. I it's your turn there, Susan.
Those sneaky snakes.
That was in the last one, but we all know they're snakes.
Yes, there
Come on,
is.
Susan. Come on, girl. And then what? It's your turn, Joe, right? Am I getting this right? That is one ugly
Sí,
snake.
señorita. I see a snake.
I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, can you do
N.
tango?
It gives you the N. How many N's can you put down?
Ends as in Nancy?
Yep.
Okay, very good, very good.
Or the second letter in snake.
Two ends. Very good.
Dos. Dos.
T as in tip.
Oh,
T as in Tom.
T is in toe.
Titty. Oh, sorry. I don't like
T is
that.
in tits.
I could say a lot of words. I don't like that word titty. I don't like it, but that's the last time I'll ever say it. I don't know
And
why.
you
Like
won't
nothing
say
else
that
really
word.
bothers me. That bothers me.
We'll say T is in tits then.
That's up there with the C word for me.
Yeah. So that word doesn't bother me much either. I don't know why. Just wait, I'm doing T, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why did I think there was only one? Okay. There's two. Let me double check that. Yeah. No, wait. I am missing one. Missing. There were three actually. Not even just one. Okay. I can't get distracted. And I do
Oh
because I draw
no.
snakes and stuff on the side.
She's been distracted. You have become distracted. You don't even know it.
So it's your go? Oh no,
Oh,
It's
it's
Susan's turn.
Susan's turn.
okay. Susan,
Come on,
give us a
Susan,
letter.
baby.
Okay, we'll call that one. That one off.
Is Medusa real? Susan says, "Hey, where are you, Joe?
Susan said
I
big
need you,
bad
Joe. I'm
A.
drawing weird shit, Joe." Okay. A is a good one. This is weird. This is pretty
Two,
weird,
three,
guys. Look at
four,
how
five, five,
everything seems to be lining up just a
one,
bit.
two.
I
Got
didn't
all her
that,
ducks in a row.
that was not intentional at all.
Is that supposed to be a dragon?
No. I'm not sure actually what I'm doing. Which is not surprising.
She's got us playing Pictionary now, too.
It's good for the imagination. Um, it's I can't think of the rodents. It's your turn, Joe, isn't it? Or no, it's
Yeah.
Oh,
O
yeah.
as an octopus.
Mm-hmm. O is an octo.
Yep, just one. And there's
Oh,
a lot of this that happens in Australia where the mongoose fight the snakes. I've seen quite a
Yeah.
few videos of it. Yeah. So I don't really know what a mongoose looks like up close. I've only seen them like distant, you know how it is when people take live videos. They ain't going up
Looks
to no fucking cobra, a king cobra, I'll tell you that.
looks like a
Mongoose
sick horse.
may.
Who, the mongoose? That's what they kill.
That's what I just said, but people won't
Yeah.
go up to that.
Oh, I'm not gonna get it no close to no freaking snake.
So I'm not even sure exactly what they look like. They're cute little furry creatures.
The
They're in the rodent family, you know.
mongoose.
that's a big
So
rodent, then.
they're pretty fucking big. They're like giant
They
New
are
York
the
rats on their
stare.
hind paws. I believe they use their tail to sit up.
Susan said it looked like a sick horse.
Oh. Bleh.
Okay, give me an M as in Mary.
M is in Mary. Oh, missing an N.
I
Sorry about
thought
that.
so.
Yeah, sorry about that. Joe, I might have to, if we have more people, I'll have to tell you what they are because I've tried so hard and I still don't see them all the time. But then we're talking in between too. It doesn't help me.
In
Whose turn is it?
Suzanne, it would be Suzanne.
They don't look anything like that. I think they
No,
have
no, they don't.
We're like a
Does not look like a mongoose.
Looks like a mangy mutt.
Your artwork sucks.
Looks like a mangy mutt.
It does, doesn't it? Well, I remember the feet being on the floor. And
They're four-legged. They got small ears.
yeah, but they sat up
Mm-hmm.
when they were attacking the snake.
They're small, agile, ferret-sized.
Are you looking this up seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, whose turn is it?
Susan.
Like
Look at-
adders.
I'm only using orange because if I start changing colors, and now it looks like a child. A scary fucking child with a hat on.
One of those little fucking you bangies from Africa.
Right?
Get out of here.
Whose turn is it?
Susan.
Oh, is it Susan's? Waiting for you, honey.
Wow.
It's a good thing if people watch this over, they can actually just fast forward through this slow time or fast forward to about now and try to figure it out. That's what I would do. Because who wants to listen to us bullshit about snakes and mongooses? Is it mongoose? Susan, are you still there, hon? Looks like a sick horse. Oh my.
Ricky Ticky was a true mongoose.
Ricky Tiki mongoose.
Mm-hmm.
Every time we saw a spider, didn't matter what kind of spider it was, daddy long legs or a little furry one, dad would always call it Susie Spider. Every spider was Susan. Don't kill Susie Spider. You can't kill Susie Spider. Did she leave us? She wouldn't leave us in the middle of a game.
She would never do that.
There she goes. Very good letter. It may
Miss
help.
G. Miss G.
That's it.
Well, I'm so sorry to disappoint.
One.
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal Joseph's R.
Dum
Amen.
dum dum.
I shall never ask for it again.
Well, look at all the chances you had, sucker.
There's one R. You guys are doing pretty good, though, I'll tell you. I thought it was a little bit hard, so
I can't get that third word for shit.
Mhm. Right.
Your turn, Joe.
damn it. Oh.
L.
L as in library.
There's
Yes.
L there already.
There is an
Oh,
L.
she already called the L. I get it.
You
I get
lose
it.
a turn.
I lose a turn.
It's actually up to how we used to play. It's up to the next person, which would be Helen, right?
Yeah.
So Helen, it's
No.
up to you.
No, Helen already picked the R.
And you picked the L, which was already said, but I'm gonna be
Mhm.
nice and let you go get another turn.
Yeah, but if you don't go next, then it would be up to Susan. That's how we play. The next person can say yes, he can go again, or no. Because if she has an
I
inkling of
forfeit.
what it is, she may want Joe to pick another letter. It would be the next person. So you went, Joe went, it's Susan.
It's my
But
turn.
no, it's Susan's turn, isn't it? Who's after Joe?
Me.
Joe, didn't you just say Susan is after you?
Yes, because Helen went before me. Sorry. She picked the R. And then I picked the L.
No, she picked the R.
Helen
Helen
picked
picked the R.
Right.
Are you telling me we skipped order? Joe, where the
Yes.
hell is your brain? You're supposed to be taking care
Skipped
of
order.
order.
Yes. Skipped order twice. Sorry.
So where are you? All right, pick a letter, Joe.
Outside running around.
Well, why didn't you tell us? That's so, Joe.
S. No,
You're such a-
she already
like,
picked S.
seriously, what? Why?
I don't know.
Why do
How
you
about-
even help me? You don't even help me, man. Jesus,
Mhm.
the S has been called. Just forget it.
E.
No, it's
Susan
Susan's
said.
turn.
Susan said E.
You know,
Maine. Oh,
you.
Maine. No, I really don't know where I'm at.
You don't deserve to know if you weren't paying attention. Why didn't you even say, Carolyn, can you take it on your own? Because I got to go do something really quick. So let me know that I have to pay attention. You're so
Four.
fucking. Men are the
Oh.
rudest pieces of shit. You really are, men. All of them. Rudest pieces of shit. And stupid to boot. Am I wrong?
I take the fifth. No, I'll
Yeah.
take a quart.
God, things would never get done if women didn't say, fucking better do it. Educate yourself and do. I swear to God, they wouldn't learn something. They wouldn't ask for
I don't
directions.
want to play.
Well, of course you don't, because you're a big baby. Because I'm cursing out men, you have to be a big baby.
Yeah.
Why didn't you pay attention? Like, we come on live for a few
Was
hours.
paying attention.
Apparently not. You called two used letters. You didn't know whose turn it was.
I didn't know whose turn it was.
So where'd you go? Why didn't you tell me?
Yeah.
See, excuses. They're also good with excuses. All right. Helen, just
Now,
go.
whose fucking turn is it?
I don't know. Just go. So pissed. Can't have a good game without.
I got the puzzle.
Yeah,
Maxine Waters' beautiful gated mansion.
that's right. That is correct.
Oh, I never got that.
Joe, just be quiet. Really. 63-year-old babies. All right, guys.
So
Stop. I said stop, Joe. Because I am in command. No, because I got out what I wanted to say. Because if you could do something like that live, then I could do what I want live too. So now maybe you learned. I don't like when people eat. I try not to even smoke when I'm live, but I am host. But Joe is a host too. So what, I'm supposed to take it? It freaks me out. There's a lot more to play anyhow. Let's get on with better. There's more to play. We'll do it another day. Maybe Joe won't be there. I don't know. I'm kidding, Joe. I'm kidding. Lighten up, dude. I wasn't just calling. Oh, no, it's not just. I've had trouble with a bunch of men lately, and the only good luck I have had is with women, including my dentist. I'm telling you, I don't know. Women are much stronger right now. Lean on your moms and your sisters and your aunts and stuff. Try that. Take care, all. We love you.
Love you all. Good night, everybody.
I don't
you know,
mind if I get, emails saying I'm a nice man. You're all nice. You're just stupid.